Welcome to College Sport Check for Friday, December 18th. Scores and schedule. First, the scores. College basketball for Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday scores as follows. Louisville defeating Kennesaw State 94-57. North Carolina over Tulane 96-72. SMU over Nicholls State 86-42. Arizona defeats North Arizona 92-37. East Carolina over UNCW 78-73. South Florida defeats Jacksonville 88-75. Houston over NC Central 73-65. NC State over High Point 76-73. Florida State defeats Mississippi State 90-66. Ohio State over Northern Illinois 67-54. LSU defeating Weber State 78-57. Tennessee defeats Florida Atlantic 81-62. Alabama defeating Winthrop 72-60. Some other scores: Indiana State defeats Illinois Springfield 75-60. Hardin-Simmons University defeats Baylor 104-59. Western Kentucky over Alabama A&M 79-70. Ellen over Alabama State 91-74. Stetson defeats Albany State 95-69. Arizona State defeats Las Vegas 66-56. North Florida over Austin Peay 80-70. Furman defeats Bluefield, Colorado 94-46. Some other scores: Fresno defeats Cal State Bakersfield 76-80. Minnesota over Chicago State 70-52. Citadel over Bethune-Cookman 99-87. Cleveland State defeats Loyola Chicago 60-54. Denver defeating North Colorado 81-77. UTSA over East Central 75-61. Illinois State over UIC 72-60. Campbell defeats Johnson and Wales, North Carolina 87-53. Texas Tech over South Dakota State 79-67. St. Mary over South Utah 92-36. Tennessee Martin defeats St. Louis 80-76. Louisiana, McNeese State defeats Louisiana Alexandria 77-72. Utah over Savannah State 99-53. Iona defeats Texas Southern 83-73. Texas State over Prairie View A&M 62-44. Arkansas Little Rock defeating Central Arkansas 77-54. And Vermont defeats UC Santa Barbara 75-68. Scores from Thursday. College basketball as follows: West Virginia defeating Marshall 86-68. SMU defeating Hampton 105-72. USC over Cal Poly 101-82. And Stony Brook defeats American University 86-68. North Texas over Mississippi Valley State 87-74. Rice defeats St. Thomas 67-54. Middle Tennessee over Belmont 83-62. Cal State Northridge over Portland State 77-71. Wright defeating Charleston Southern 71-65. NC A&T over Grambling State 61-47. Ohio over Jackson State 72-67. Robert Morris defeats Lehigh 69-67. Princeton defeats Liberty 77-72. Tennessee State over Lipscomb 89-86. Bradley defeating Marymount 61-53. Morehead State and Eastern Washington were scheduled for Thursday. That game had been postponed. Evans defeats Norfolk 84-70. Seattle over Northwest Indiana 98-36. Troy over Prairie 85-77. And South Dakota defeats Milwaukee 92-91. All right, the schedule for Friday and Saturday. All right, as follows. We have Memphis and Ole Miss at 8 o'clock, ESPN News. 7 o'clock, it's Inker Network and St. John's. That's on Fox Sports 1. Also on at 7 o'clock, it's Clemson and South Carolina, ESPN 3. CCSU and UMass Lowell and Chattanooga, Kennesaw State. Wake Forest, Coastal Carolina, also 7 o'clock. That is on ESPN 3. 8 o'clock, as mentioned, Memphis and Ole Miss, ESPN News. 8:30, it's Weber State and Portland. And at 9 o'clock, it's Oregon and Long Beach State on the Pac-12 Network. Washington State and Texas State. Colorado and Nicholls State, all at 9 o'clock, all on the Pac-12 Network. Again, depends on which part of the country on, and Oregon State and Cal State Fullerton, 11 o'clock, also on the Pac-12 network. But the games to look out for on Saturday, as always, because all the fun is on Saturday. And here's the Saturday schedule. Xavier and Auburn at 12 noon on Fox Sports 1. Virginia, also at 12 noon, it's Virginia and Villanova over on ESPN2. Duke and Utah on ESPN. And Louisville, Western Kentucky on ESPNU. So those are your 12 o'clock games. One game for 12:30. Let's see here. I think it's Nebraska and Michigan State, 12:30, NBCSN at 1 o'clock. Okay, it's UCLA and UNC. That's on CBS, so there's one to watch. George Washington, St. Petersburg. Oklahoma and Creighton. That's at 2 o'clock on ESPNU. Also at 2 o'clock, Kansas and Montana on College Sport Extra. Miami and Charleston, also on College Sports. ESPN College Extra. 3:30, Ohio State and Kentucky. There's another one to watch right there, and that's on CBS. 4 o'clock, VCU Cincinnati, CBS Sports Network. Ohio State, Kentucky on the big CBS. So you have UNC, UCLA at 1 o'clock, followed up by Kentucky and Ohio State at 3:30, both on CBS. So that takes care of the Saturday afternoon. Here's Saturday evening, Purdue and Butler, 5 o'clock, Big Ten Network. 2 games on for 7 o'clock. Princeton and Maryland on the Big Ten Network. Iowa State and Northern Illinois on ESPNU. 8 o'clock is Providence and Rider on Big Ten Network. Texas A&M, Baylor, 9 o'clock, ESPNU. Arizona, Las Vegas at 9:30, ESPN2. Let's see. And a bunch of other games that we looked over. Kansas State, Colorado State, 4 o'clock, ESPN College Extra. Texas Tech and Arkansas Pine Bush, 4 o'clock on FSN. Florida and Oklahoma State, 8 o'clock, Fox Sports 1. So after you watch UNC and UCLA, Kentucky, Ohio State, and then 8 o'clock, switch over to Fox Sports 1 to catch Florida, OK State. Texas and Stanford, 11:30, ESPN2. 2:30, it's HBU and Arizona State on the Pac-12 network. And at 4:30, it's Oakland and Washington at 4:30. All right. So, some football. Let's take a look at that. Now for the college football bowl schedule for Saturday as follows. Okay. At 2 o'clock Eastern Time on ESPN, it's the New Mexico Bowl, Arizona and New Mexico from Albuquerque. And then at 3:30, it's ABC, on ABC, it's the Las Vegas Bowl, BYU in Utah. The Camellia Bowl at 5:30 on ESPN. That's Montgomery, Alabama, and that's Ohio and Appalachian State. 7 p.m. on CBS Sports Network, it's the Cure Bowl, San Jose and Georgia State down in Orlando. And then 9 o'clock on ESPN, it's the New Orleans Bowl, Arkansas State and Texas Tech, and that's over on ESPN. And yes, the Monday, December 21st at 2:30 on ESPN, the Miami Beach Bowl, South Florida and Western Kentucky. Jets and Cowboys tomorrow at 8:25. Panthers and the Giants, 1 o'clock on Sunday. All right, be back on Monday with all the scores and all that good stuff. So enjoy your weekend, be good, and be safe. From New York, this is Manny Allegretta, and this has been College Sport Check.
That's it, sports fans. Thanks for watching, and good night.